What it do, what it do, what it do, what it do. It's your boy Diesel, a.k.a. Diesel the Great, BKA the reason why your girl sent you to the voicemail. And this is yet another episode of the Citylimitz podcast. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. I'm here with the usual suspects. This time we have a newcomer coming to the mic for the first time. Matter of fact, I'm going to start out with him. I'm going to let him introduce himself first. Go ahead.
Hey, yo, my name is Jonathan Horton. I am a member of the DeVybe band. I also have four kids, but two twin boys, 6-year-olds. So I'm a full-time dad. Other than that, yeah, what's up?
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. I didn't know you were going to do a whole background like that, though. You know, I thought you were going to like throw out some Instagram names or something.
You hear my name, that's pretty much it on all social media.
That was up. All right, and to my left, we have back in the studio. You on the left.
Your girl, TZT. What's up, y'all?
How you been?
Everything's been good. Lovely.
That was up. And to my right, also returning.
Yes, I am Be the Babe. That's my name on all social sites, but the most important one is TikTok because that's how I make my money. So go watch.
Yes, and big ups to Be the Babe because that was the first time she came in on time.
I know.
End of the time. Oh, that's me. My turn. I'm next. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yes, sir. So, man, what's up, man? Episode of Citylimitz podcast. We back in the building. Finna go over a couple of things or whatever. But y'all know how we get into it, man. How was everybody today, man? What was popping? What's new? What it is? What it ain't?
Mine was great. Relaxing.
Work.
Yes, sir.
Definitely work.
Everybody work. Everybody except for
I was in love with the kids.
she was chilling, relaxing. Anything new popping off with you?
No, not really. Not work-wise. Still making videos. Still putting out content every day.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Bruh.
well, I did mention that I am a member of the Vibe band. I am the drummer.
Okay.
We got some shows that's been going on. We perform every Sunday at around about 9 or 10 at Euphoria of Birmingham. And not only that, we have a performance Sunday at 1 to 4 for Miss Shonda Scales at Legion Field as well.
Okay. How long you been in the group or how long you been playing the drum?
Well, I've been playing since I was 3. I'm 33, so that's a long time.
Yeah, 30 years.
Yeah, it's been a long time. I started out with my dad and still play with him to this day for my church. But I also play with my brother Jashawn. That's the I guess you'd say owner of the band.
Okay.
I've been playing with him for probably about 3 years now, but he's been established for about maybe 6.
Yeah.
He started out at Huntsville. He was a student at A&M.
Okay.
So yeah, and once he got through graduating and everything like that, he moved it down here, and we started a Birmingham group.
Okay.
So he has 2 groups. He has one in Huntsville and one in Birmingham. So.
Okay, so he basically just go back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that ain't bad. Have y'all ever all y'all ever played together?
Yeah. We had a rehearsal maybe a few months ago, and that was the first time we ever was together.
Yeah.
And it was fun, man. It was amazing just to meet them guys and see what they are into down in Huntsville. And so shout out to the band school they have down there. I forgot the name, but they do have a band down there, a school down there, and they just teach kids that just need something to do.
Yeah.
Or they also mentor these kids, so a lot of them may not even have parents at home. you know, and things of that nature. So they doing some big things down now.
Oh, that was up. That was up. Yeah. Shout out to them, man. Shout out. T, what a good girl.
You know, you guys, always as usual, but I said work. Did you notice I said work? Last time I've been on here, I was not working. I was just, I had just established my business.
Yes, and it's
I
booming.
was traveling with massage. Yes, everything is
Know what
going
I'm saying?
so lovely. I'm now established into a boutique now called Bella Rose Boutique.
Okay.
I do massages there now, but I also still travel. Everything is going well.
Yes.
MLDs, slits, everybody getting their BBLs and all that.
I was just about to say that because I got a partner now. He just started working there with me, and one of his homegirls, she just got her is it BBL or BDL?
BBL.
Or like Lipo 360 or something.
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. She had just got that done, and for some strange reason, he knows massage techniques to move the fluids and stuff. So
I can't wait to get mine.
So he said he been doing that.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
Is that like a thing though? Like it?
It's the trend now. I mean,
where the fluid coming from? That's what I want to know. Where the fluid coming from? Because I was under the impression that you get like shit from here and put it there.
yes, well, they're moving your fat and putting it in other places, you know?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's creating
So,
space.
Yes.
Yeah.
So in order to
within
mold
that space,
you have to massage it and really like
yes,
those hands
everything.
and-
Yeah.
It's like body sculpting.
yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
And I also do that as well.
I
Gotta
cannot
keep it
wait.
up. You want to pay all that money?
And not only that,
No,
you
that's
got
right.
once you getting that done, you have to do your own.
You have to
work.
maintain.
Exactly.
That's the thing that a lot of them ain't gonna be doing.
Wow.
A lot of them would not do
That's
that.
sucks.
That's
for,
why they
sucks
just
for
come
them.
on in and they get their body sculpted, tighten up, and all of that, so they don't have to do all that work.
Is that more though?
You have to do it for the right reasons.
I mean, what's the right reason?
Well, this is why I'm getting it done. I have 4 kids, and I had my last 3 kids back to back, and so I had 3 emergency C-sections back to back, and so I cannot feel anything from the belly button down. Like all of that is numb, and so a doctor told me that it would be hard for me to lose weight. To lose that weight, I would have to get it cut off because I don't have any nerves in that area. So it doesn't. So I've lost weight since I've been here. I've lost weight, just not in the area that I would like to.
Right.
So that's why I'm getting it done.
Okay. That makes sense.
Nerves not by the nerves not being active. That area is not being worked.
Yeah. Because it ain't got nothing to send a signal to the muscle saying, "Hey, this needs to be moving."
So that's why I'm getting it done.
Understandable. And a lot of people I heard getting it done for fans only, but that's finna die.
Oh, my.
Listen, if they know better, they'll switch over from that to. It's other sites you can use other than that site.
I saw a
It's
post.
plenty of other ways to make money. With your body.
I saw a post. This girl said, "If I spend $10,000 on my body, I wouldn't be in my own state." Basically, she'll move. I'm trying to say, I guess my point is like, okay, you moving. What does that do? Is that your way of saying that you attract somebody that doesn't know you with money?
Exactly.
Well, sometimes an Alabama 10 is a California 6. So when they
California
have
4.
when they have surgery, they feel like they have to run to Atlanta, Texas, or someplace like that because in Alabama you get your body done, they're gonna be like, oh well, I knew Keisha back when she was shaped like Gatorade.
All right.
Yeah.
It's kind of like going to a new school. I would assume.
But so many people are getting it. Aren't we all just like doing like a merry-go-round
Yeah,
type
that's
thing?
all it
If
is.
everybody got a BBL and move,
Right. You
It
gonna
just
end
be
up
like-
running. You gonna end up running to somebody like Keisha, Sean.
you might as well
Yeah.
stay where you at.
Exactly. But yeah, that we talked about it on the last podcast, but that fan only shit is funny as hell to me. Especially, I'm more tickled about the memes that I've been seeing.
Oh yeah.
About how they saying, how the girls look now that they got to find a real job.
And that's so funny when you click on the profiles of the people who are commenting those. I mean, everybody can't work at Burger King, bro. You know, like,
all right.
Don't knock these people for having a hustle when you land on your mama couch typing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's not play like y'all ain't subscribing. Somebody's subscribing because these ladies is making money
on everything. What you call it on? What the girl name? The Catch Me Outside chick. On her 18th birthday, she signed up for OnlyFans and made over $1 million in 24 hours.
From pedophiles, mostly.
Wow.
Yeah, motherfucker just sitting there waiting to see her take her top off and do shit.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But fan only ain't used to be like that. It used to be like you said earlier. You know, it was basically a means for creative contenters to get their content out, especially during the pandemic.
Yeah.
Like 2 years ago, like when that shit hit big and couldn't nobody go nowhere. That's what it was made for.
But you saying, hey, I sell acrylic art on OnlyFans, they like, okay. But if you say I'm showing booty hole, you know, like.
But you gotta do, you gotta say, I'm selling acrylic art, but I'm naked with a robot dildo ramming me.
Wow.
Boom. $5 to sign up. $20 subscription. And you were in there. That was graphic. Anyway, Ken, you got something? I almost stay too long because we talked about it on the last podcast. I just had to mention it because it was so. Cause we were talking about it earlier.
What?
We were talking about it earlier. That's why I just wanted to mention the OnlyFans.
It's too much for me.
You should have did it with your massage. I mean, they ain't gonna know that I ain't talking about doing all the extra shit.
Yeah, that's what it would have started there.
See, I already know where your mind going over there.
Exactly.
Why she always massaging this one dude? He come every day.
I watch TikTok. TikTok, I mean, it's the prime example. This man put this whole video on massaging this lady. And
I seen that.
The whole, I mean, I'm talking about.
That's not
they
attractive
went
to me.
all outside of what he was. But at the same time, he doing certain stuff that make you want to talk about women talk about certain stuff that's sexual.
You can't have a man doing that. You can't have a spouse. The way them ladies was putting their business on that man.
You talking about the I know it's two women to be on Instagram.
Well, they
and
have to sit on his lap.
Yeah, legs curled up around him.
I don't agree with that. That's why I said
much.
No, because
That's too much.
He was massaging one girl.
My massage is gonna be very professional.
That's too lummy long time.
I'm sorry, I just can't.
He was massaging one girl, and I could just see the I'm about to come face. Like she was just like.
Listen, and one video had two men massaging the one lady. I just feel like I've gotten massages before, and I mean, although it was good, it went that good.
Like them.
Like I just feel like that's taking it a step too far, and
It really is.
that's just too much. So you mean to tell me that everybody coming in to get that service? Because those ladies in those videos were aesthetically pleasing to a certain extent. What if Big Bertha come in there and say she want the same service? Are you going to be able to do that for her?
I'm pretty sure he gonna do that, but it's not being posted on Instagram.
I bet it's not.
Definitely not.
Don't set that
I'm
standard.
not paying for my girl to get it. I'm sorry.
Well, I wish I would have a girl and she talk about she finna go get a massage from one of them. Ooh, girl, I got baby lotion right here.
What you come in for is what you get. You
Right.
want deep tissue, you're going to get a deep tissue.
I went
If
to
you want neuro, you're going to get neuro. MLD, that's what it's going to be.
I went to Body Work, and I've had great experiences with that service, and the guy looked good. So in my mind, it was love me long time. But in actuality, it was I got the same service as everybody else, and I was happy for that.
This is a good question. Do you think that type of massage would work the same way if it was a female giving it?
No,
That's still weird.
I think it's you just crossing a lot of boundaries. When you mix something that shouldn't be sexual,
Because I know
with
if you
that,
working on me like that, and when I grow, I'm
That's
sorry.
terrible.
I can't.
Hey.
Ain't nothing I can do about that.
It ain't my fault that towel turned into a TP.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
now
on
that's
this
the
is
point,
something
though.
totally different. Now, I do offer services to teach couples how to massage it.
Now, that's
their
different.
spouse, but I'm not doing
Yeah.
the work. I'm instructing. I'm telling you, hey, put your hands here. You know what I'm saying? And groove along this path, and it'll.
But it's always gonna be
And
that one
what if
person
they say,
that
hey,
take
show
it
me,
too far.
show me exactly what
Now,
you do.
No.
It's okay. He cool with it. Go ahead.
No.
And see, you know what that sound like? A threesome. So no.
So no, and I have a former baby. It's easy to refuse service at any point in time during the session. I don't care.
I mean, now he found his lane. I would say that. I'm pretty sure he doing good business along those lines, but it's very easy for somebody to take it a step too far. Because what if you just ain't in the mood that day? What if he not in the mood to do that to those ladies, and they like, well, I paid you all this money.
Oh yeah.
Or instead of me sitting on a towel, how about we just not use a towel this time? Well, y'all might as well just fuck then.
Y'all ever seen the movie Don't Bang the
You
Zohan?
have to be very cautious when it comes to your clients. I always like to do consultations with my clients. Most times, if I can, video, phone.
Once you blur those lines,
just to because like I said, I keep it professional with all my clients. I want us to have that lively and spirited type of body work. So that's where I call it K3 Vivacious Body Work and more. So it's always lively and spirited. So whatever you want during your session, as far as your session goes, like I said, deep tissue, neuro. I mean, we can use our essential oils, to help the body detox or whatever you need done within your session. But you're always going to come out, feeling better. Everybody say, oh, I can move that leg. I was limping coming in. Now I'm walking up out of here straight.
All right.
That's what's up.
Or they didn't fell asleep. They didn't relax. I offer the basic body work. That's just a relaxation massage. So, the strokes that we use for relaxation is just gentle, light body work. So if you want to relax, that's what you came in for.
Right. That's good. And speaking. Messed my whole segue. I had a good segue.
I was focused.
All right.
Listen to the voice.
I can go on and on and on about massage. I really enjoy what I did. Graduating in massage just pushed me to that level to say, hey, I got to use my degree in some kind of way. So, yeah, but everybody say, hey, they call me Hands. That's my nickname. From some people call me Hands because they say my hands are very blessed, they're gifted.
Right.
So
Definitely.
So, big by you working with couples, and you say you do consultation and stuff like that. What do you ain't got to go too in depth, but like the consultation, does it like what does it all include that you be asking about? Like, is it more like?
Nah, I don't go into therapy.
No, okay.
No, it's not like a couples therapy session. It's okay. Boom, a female call me up and say, hey, I want to give my husband a massage, or just my spouse, my partner, or whatever. I'm not biased or whatever.
Right.
So she say, hey, can you teach me how to do that? So, okay, yes. So, that's more like a bedroom type of vibe. Now, there are areas on the body that triggers that, in the bedroom. I can't do that. I can say, hey, it's here, use my chart and say, hey, it's right here.
Right.
Put your hands a certain way and just stroke it. Like,
Now, are you at the point where you can certify people yourself?
If I offer that, then yes. I do not offer classes right now.
Okay.
That's not a service that I'm offering at the moment, but I have thought about it, but it's,
Yeah.
keep quiet about everything you're doing. Just keep it in the works.
Reading I brought up the whole couple, like the therapy type thing or whatever is I've been seeing this thing on Instagram, and it was basically talking about couples and the whole phrase of what you bring to the table, that type of thing. One of the things I read is saying couples who are successful and have their shit together don't debate about who's bringing what to the table, because they understand that they simply need each other for different things, and they focus on things that really, really matter. Now, when any of y'all hear what you bring to the table, what exactly do you think that's referring to?
That can be emotionally.
Got quiet.
Spiritually.
Okay. I like them. I like them answers. Emotional, spiritual. I like that. I like that.
Mentally too, because a woman like peace, but just as much as a woman like peace, a man does too.
Amen. Amen.
Like, yes, what are you bringing? Like, you know how everybody say, hey, we having a potluck, bring something. You know, in a female point of view, you don't want to bring along baggage, you know, like what you've been through in the relationship, you know, into your next relationship.
Okay, that was a good one. That was a good one. Be the back.
I think that the reason it works so well between two people who are successful is because they each have their own table. If you are not a complete person without me, then who's to say that I can necessarily complete you, you know, the way that in a way that it helps me or in a way that it would help you.
Yeah.
So I think that everybody should have a complete table themselves. You know, nobody wants to get with somebody and all they got is a chair or all they got is a tablecloth. You know what I mean? Like, for me, I'm a mom. So, of course, with my table comes children. And on that table, I have to take care of myself, take care of my kids. They have to be disciplined and well-maintained and healthy. I don't want anybody to come to my table and have to take care of duties that would have had to have been taken care of if they were not present.
Right.
So I feel like what I bring to the table is a bigger fucking table.
Right.
A complete table.
Right. I feel that too. Like, I feel like when it comes to, like, what do you bring to the table? Me personally, I'd be like, I bring a table. Like, I'm not going to come, like, you know, you refer to the whole coming to the potluck or something like that. I'm not going to come empty-handed. I'm not coming with a table that's empty and I want you to put stuff on the table. I'm coming with the table with stuff that's already on it. So we can take your table, my table, put the table together. Now we got a bigger table. Versus I don't have a table, you got a table. So I'm just going to build off of your table. So all the stuff that I could have put on mine that I don't have a table for, I'm going to put it on yours. That's going to make your table more crowded and more chaotic because you already got stuff on your table. It's just like instead of, I feel like when people say that, or what do you bring to the table? It's almost like they asking, what problems are you going to bring me? Or what issues are you going to bring me to fix what I already got?
And I take offense when people ask me that because some things that I have, I don't need a man to bring to me. Like, I have a home, so I don't necessarily need a man to come into my life and provide me with one because I already have a good one. Now, if we decide to upgrade together, then that's different. But nobody needs to come into my life and provide me with money or a home or something that I have already gained myself and maintained on my own without him.
Right.
So in a partner, I would only be seeking smaller things like quality time, affection, things of that nature. So every relationship or, you know, situation is different. You just have to first self-reflect. You just can't be like, oh, that nigga broke. Okay, well, he might be broke, but maybe he's trying. Maybe something is holding him back from making money. Maybe something is, you know, maybe he is in the process of getting that rectified. You know, it's not all about the material things that you can provide somebody. Some people are just seriously waiting for the emotional and mental side of it and not just the material things.
Right.
But a man got to recognize that, though. Some men don't. And I had to learn that, too. Just knowing what to step in and when not to. Because we bump heads in the beginning. And but when I sat back and thought about it, it was like, okay, she used to being strong. She used to be independent. So where do I need to fit in instead of overstepping? Because a person like me will get in my feelings and be like, oh, I'm supposed to be doing that. But, you know, in actuality, some men be happy when some women can do certain things that a man don't have to do.
Yep.
So
That
you know.
they out there.
And that just helps him focus on certain things that a woman would do initially, you know, and that takes the pressure off her.
I got a question for you, bro. Do you think the way society is now, that men have to try harder to get women's attention than we did back in the day?
Nah, there's nothing harder. It's just all about being wise. Really.
Cause that was another thing that came up on Instagram that I read, and it was saying that men now have to get women to like them a lot, and most men out here are not likable.
Well, the reason I said that because in my first marriage, I found myself trying to do too much,
Mm-hmm.
and I was told that I was doing too much, and I didn't understand that at first.
Yeah, that sounds crazy to me.
It
Y'all
does.
married, like,
Exactly.
so when you get married, it's just supposed to stop? I'm supposed to stop all the nice shit?
Right. But what I had to learn is that it don't have to be forced, and that's what I wasn't recognizing.
Right.
I was trying to force it because I knew that was something that a woman needed.
Mm-hmm.
But when I came to the realization that they wasn't ready for that, mature to understand that, then I had to take a step back.
Right.
But eventually that took me out the door. Because I'm not gonna take too many steps back.
Right.
I can't stop myself from being how I am as a person, as a man, and how I express my heart to a woman. So, at some point I had to realize that somebody else deserves that.
Yeah. So, ladies, do y'all think that that men have to try harder now than they did like eons ago? As far as to like getting women attention, and the reason why I actually picked this topic was because I was thinking back to like the older days, where like they'll be like at a club scene or something like that, and the men will be standing there,
yes.
and the women like, ooh, I'm gonna go get him. I want to talk to him. And
that's still possible. Saying women discuss that type of stuff, but still at the same time, it would be harder because, like she said, most time women nowadays are already established because they do have a family, they have kids, so I'll say 95% of the women out here are doing that already. So if you're going to step into that type of woman's life, yes, it's kind of like a 50-50 like chance with me, or just sort of say, I don't want to speak for everybody else, but your table, what you said, would being nothing on it. You know what I'm saying? You coming with a table, and with me already having this table, everything being established. So yes, if you kind of overstep and kind of push it, then that's gonna be kind of me like backing off, shutting down just a little bit.
Yeah.
'Cause it's kind of like saying, okay, what's gonna happen if I do this or if I allow this? So I feel like a man is gonna do what you allow.
True.
So it would be a little harder because I feel like if you're gonna step to me, at least step to me with at least half of what I have.
And that's not hard.
At least half, because I might just need affection, attention. I might want to just be taken out on dates and continue to take out on dates because I might do everything else by myself and can handle it on my own.
I think it's harder because back in the day, women were groomed to find a good husband. You went to college just so you can find a husband, and then these women would drop out of college after they found a good guy to marry. And you were taught how to be a proper lady and do all this and do all that to get a good catch. But nowadays, there are a lot of women out here who are smart, who are doing things and accomplishing things, and they are the good catch. And we are sadly in the kind of generation now where the hatred for women is so strong that there is way more loyalty and attention given to the homeboys and all that, so they're not even focusing on pleasing or being affectionate or even being nice to women. Everything that you see and hear is all about glorifying the man next to them, the homeboy. Like, why would you want to be in a section with 27 men? Like, you like bros over hoes. What? Like, my thing is,
that's a great point. That is a great point.
Like, if you buy a $500 item for your homeboy, that's cool, but you won't buy a $500 item for a woman who you are trying to put your penis in. Like, are you trying to fuck your homeboy at the end of the night, or are you trying to fuck me? Because I feel like I'm the one that need to be impressed.
Right.
So, like, that also makes it a lot harder. And Lord, if you can find a man in the club that don't have 14 gold teeth and them little twiggy things that go out like tree branches with their pants by their kneecaps, and if you can find somebody suitable, that don't look like that, it's really tough to make that connection. Either you looking at them some kind of way, or they looking at you some kind of way.
Yeah.
You feel like they're lacking, and they may be looking at you and feel like you lacking. So it's very tough, because we just have a lot of miscommunication between men and women these days.
Right, because a lot of women hold what they call it, the stank bitch face, the
Yeah.
resting bitch face.
Resting bitch face.
Look approachable. At the same time, even if you are approachable, you don't look it.
Yeah.
And that's a fact. I can rightly attest to that.
I have one, so I can.
I've seen so many women. I was like, ooh, I might need to go talk to. Nah. Never mind. Like the first time, as soon as I say, "Hey, how you doing?" Attitude.
And you know what else? People are not realistic about, like, first of all, themselves, and then the expectations that they have for their partners or their soon-to-be partners. I feel like it's just outlandish. Now I'm all for,
Post about that.
you don't want no ugly, you don't want no ugly partner. I receive that, because listen, I've been deep in the trenches. Lord knows I have, but I cannot roll over and look at somebody ugly and be like, this is it. I just can't do
this
it.
The one.
This is the like. There's no way.
Hell no.
There's no way that I'm gonna be that deep in the trenches. But I do realize I'm a bigger woman, so I have a bigger battle than the other women that I'm competing against in the club. You know what I mean? So,
But that ain't always something.
not always, but sometimes it is. Any song, like even on TikTok, like one of the most popular songs, like I need them red bone, slim thick. Like I'm absolutely none of that. So it's like it's a little tough, men like, oh, I want me a exotic. I mean, let's keep it real. We live in Alabama. How exotic are you talking? Because my hair not from here. So
Yeah, to be exotic. I don't know what would Birmingham exotic be. What would Birmingham exotic be?
Hoover,
Okay.
Clay Chalkful,
Ooh.
Some long hair, definitely.
She gotta have long hair.
and a foreign exchange student.
Nails.
She has to
Gotta
have-
long nails.
She probably gonna have an old school on some sixes.
BBL.
A
Definitely.
BBL. Yeah, absolutely.
She not fully black.
The magnetic
Can't
eyelashes.
be dark skin.
I just found out y'all have magnetic eyelashes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is hilarious. That shit is funny to me.
There's a lot of different eyelash styles.
I just had to bring that up. I just thought about it. Oh my
That's
god.
it. I like it.
Damn, I ain't know. I guess you cannot be from Birmingham. If you're not from Birmingham, then you exotic.
I just feel like that's reaching to be in Birmingham and be like, oh, I need some exotic, bro. Like,
Bro, you stay in Midfield.
okay. You ain't even exotic.
You stay in Midfield, my guy. Chill out.
So I think people should just be more realistic. I'm gonna be honest. There's never been a guy that I've gone after and didn't get, whether I thought he was in my league or not. If I shot my shot, I got him. So I don't.
So
So,
would you say they're desperate?
some of them were, but
No, I ain't saying like that. I'm saying, would you say Birmingham men are desperate? No, y'all don't think it like that.
no, some of them were.
No.
No, it was the way she said it. She like, hey, Some of them were like,
You know, like
no big deal. We just gonna go over past it.
I went through a phase, you know, where I was very angry at men, and I would go for the ones that were on the edge, so I could just kick them off.
Whoa.
Oh, nah, I done been through that now.
So,
You just
Whoa.
do bad, and then you disappear
yeah.
off the face of the earth. Never seen me
So
again.
yeah, I've been
Damn
there.
it, Gina.
But I'm just saying, like, you know, they be like, oh, I don't only deal with this type of woman. They be lying, okay? Because listen, because a lot of times I don't have no wig on. My underwear be from Walmart. You know, they be the big kind.
Let me
you know,
let me
like-
let me say this. Let me say this, because I don't have video right now. Let me say this: the way they talking, bro, they not as they portraying on this mic. Real talk, they not. They downplaying a whole lot of shit.
Ooh.
Okay.
You both, man. All my homegirls that get on here, they always say that I ain't.
I am
You know how many times I get tugged on my arm because a herd of niggas is trying to talk to them and they like, no,
No.
and I'm like, oh, yeah. She with me, bro. Go on.
I am very realistic with myself, okay? I'm completely aware of what my flaws are.
You know I don't do
How many views you got on TikTok again?
They don't see
I
how
be back in the shadows.
they don't see what I look like when I
I be
wake
out in the
up.
shadows.
Oh, you talking the wait? Yeah. What up, bro? You said you particular.
Yeah, I'm very.
What you got? I'm putting you on the spot. I'm putting you on the spot. What you got?
Ain't the word.
What you got?
I mean,
Like, okay, let's say you had a 5-point bulletin. What are the 5 points that must be met? Look, kid. Can't like if this nigga say one bulletin,
Go ahead.
it's going down. I'm so mean.
Go ahead.
the maturity of the mind, first of all.
Boom. That's a great one.
The mind gotta be there. It gotta make sense.
Make it make sense.
Chocolate.
Obviously.
Hey, my boy doing good. Don't stop his momentum.
I love my red ladies. Let me say, I love you. I love my light skinned ladies.
I just like
He
women.
does.
I do. I love my light skinned ladies.
But
Go ahead.
legs. Yeah, the legs gotta be right.
Got the yes.
Yeah.
3 for 3.
She gotta have on. That's a turn on for me.
There you go. There you go.
She gotta have what?
Her own.
Oh, okay.
You know, I love her because she got her own.
And she gotta be nasty.
Oh, Jesus.
Nasty.
I like them nasty. I like them nasty.
Don't come out with the booze.
Gotta be nasty.
Well, that wasn't bad.
Yeah, I feel like those 5 strong, great
Yeah,
points.
that wasn't. I thought it was gonna be like she gotta be in the gym, and cause sir, listen,
Oh, don't think
No,
you that's
because
not
because my lifestyle. I am active, so I believe when you're around certain things for so long, it only catches on. It
There you
grows
go.
on you. So I don't force her to do certain things.
well, I
You know,
run,
I've
I run
mentioned
with
it.
the Lord daily.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mentioned it, and she's done it on her own several times. So I know now I don't have to force that. I don't have to preach it. So, but I do be like, hey, baby, you just ate some M&Ms, like the whole pack. Before you went to sleep.
Look, we is late night. It's like
At 3 o'clock in the morning.
Hold up.
We ain't talking about 10 o'clock.
Well, I just gotta roll over to my nightstand and grab my bag of M&Ms. I'm sorry.
But she burns it off. So.
Yeah, happens when you in a relationship. That always rub off on people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That always like you might pick up some of the slang word that the other person say.
Yeah.
You might pick
Or
up
even they pain.
yeah,
It's all about the
all that shit.
Right.
energy
Oh, yeah.
and communication.
Yeah. Because when she hurting, I feel it. For some.
Oh,
That's so sweet. I mean, are the other men in the band single? Are they married?
It's all about.
I mean,
vibe.
they do have a show coming up this Sunday at
As
Euphoria.
far as I know,
I stay round the corner.
Oh, well,
as far as I know, 3 is not married, but 1 is taken. That's me. And you know, we're just gonna leave the rest of.
Let me look up the band. Let's see.
You know, they sound like somebody getting some tickets. Somebody finna pull up.
Hey, but yeah, our vibe it be crazy though.
That's my biggest thing right there, vibe.
And I bring that.
Like before anything else gets started, got to be a vibe.
Yeah.
If it ain't a vibe, I don't care how good looking you are.
Because some of the best built women in Birmingham personalities are as stale as old crackers.
Some of them are whack.
Because they never had to try. They
just
never
been
had
so idolized and
Right.
just so gorgeous.
That's why I said the mind gotta be there, because even at that, I mean, some point you gotta come down, like humble yourself and be like, okay, I know I'm bad, but you know I can act normal. I can be normal. I can not be too damn
like
much.
this ain't just what this ain't all I am.
Yeah.
I'm more than it. It's just like if you was to see a Charger, you don't know if it's a red eye or RT, nothing. You just see a Charger.
Yeah, and
First thing gonna come to your mind like, oh, that bit running. Then you find out it's a V6.
It's something you might be killing yourself in if you don't know how to drive.
You know what I'm saying? Like it just a like it looked like it, but just it gotta you have to have some type of personality. Like you just can't be a good. Nope, I don't know if it's just me, but no man anymore wants just a trophy wife. Back in the day, that shit was fine.
Yeah,
you know, you get you a nice, beautiful lady. She dumb as shit, whatever. But when y'all go out,
they was in the
good.
house though. Yeah. Trophy wives are okay because they were in the house. They didn't have to be out in the workforce or in the public. Only at work functions or family functions.
But actually doing what a housewife does, not being at home with another man while he out there doing what he got to do.
That is a thing that happens.
Oh yeah.
Definitely. That is absolutely a thing that happens.
Yeah.
Why you home early? Why does it matter?
I'm gonna be honest. I can't do that because normally the men I deal with. Do you know how annoying you are? And you think I got two of y'all?
Happens though.
A lot of people like to juggle. A lot of people like to juggle. I know one in particular. I don't see how you do it. I don't see how you do it at all. Why not just have it? I mean, like, I don't know.
Come on with it. Come
I
on
don't
with
know.
it. You know
I
Like-
just believe in letting your woman
you know I'm gonna say something.
Like, I
make
mean,
the decision whether there's an addition or not.
like, why do you want two of the same thing? You know what I'm saying? And then you got to divide your time within the two
Okay.
spheres.
But you're looking at it one-sided.
I mean, it's
What-
people that
what's-
enjoy that. It's
You're
people
looking
that
at it
enjoy
one side. This is
having-
a whole totally different topic.
I'm talking about the stress part. Like,
But you're
you know
looking
what?
at it one side.
I want a husband and a wife.
Okay, so that's the other side.
hold on.
I
You
mean,
mean
you also
specifically
have-
a husband and wife, or you just saying
No, she
No,
said
I want
that.
a husband
she
and a
said,
wife.
right, at the same time.
Yeah.
the,
That's the poly thing.
so a husband and
What you call it? The poly.
Yeah.
a polyamorous?
Yeah.
Probably. Yes, but it's also the other side. It's a unicorn side as well.
Yeah, I don't want to be a unicorn. I like to work.
What the fuck is
So-
a unicorn? I thought
A
a unicorn was
unicorn
like
is-
the unattainable woman that you always wanted.
Well, a unicorn is somebody who joins a preset couple, and they are just a temporary part of that couple.
Someone you call when you want to have fun.
Yeah, no, I want a solidified couple, but I
vital
have to be.
relationship.
I have to be one of the
Oh.
original ones
makes
because I like
sense
to
now.
work. If,
Right.
if me and that guy gets a woman, she would have to be in the home because I like to work.
Of your post.
Oh, so it's like a maid.
No, she's not a maid because we're not paying her. Obviously,
I mean, you're not paying her in currency, but you're
No,
paying her.
but it's okay. Look at it like this. So if we like to work, okay,
Right.
so your wife will be someone that handles that's at home that handles the inside
of the
Right.
house.
Exactly. The kids, the cleaning, the cooking, all of it's done. So boom, when I get off work, I can go in there if I want to get a massage, relax, chill, roll up, whatever I got to do. He go, my man, roll up with my man, smoke, chill.
She would just have the privilege of not having to work or worry about money. Mm-hmm. But I don't. Sitting at home all day drives me crazy. So I would have to work. I got to be the one at work.
That sounds like so much.
It's really not. Every situation has their own dynamic, and the three of you have to like really talk about it in depth and have that kind of understanding.
See, sometimes when I be thinking about shit like that, I always think like years ahead. So I'm looking at like arguments, disagreements,
but it won't be, if you
pulling this way.
But you argue and disagree when it's just two of y'all.
Yeah, but what if it's a whole nother person in there saying you giving them more attention than you giving me?
If you get on my nerves, I'm gonna send your ass in there anyway. So
thank you.
I'm be like, hey girl, tag in, okay? Tap the elbow.
Like that. Oh man, I couldn't do it. My patience is too thin. But
you have to be that type of man though. The man matters.
I'm pretty sure he does, because
Definitely.
I am not that one. I'll be
He
damned.
controls the whole vibe.
You have to be like.
I'll be damned.
You have to be friends.
I mean, it's not hard if you think it is.
It's not hard. I've done it a few times. It's not hard.
I mean, I'm good at multitasking, but
You gotta hear that mindset.
Honestly, you really don't have to do that unless that's just how y'all get down.
Right.
You're not.
It can literally
The three
be
of y'all
a
not gonna
whole
always
vibe.
be
It don't
together.
have to. It don't have to.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
It don't have to be a
if you have a
multitask
business
thing.
event
It
or a
can
business
literally be
trip.
a one vibe thing.
like some organic ass shit.
Like,
Yeah.
if you have a business trip and you gone 3 days, okay, you there with him them 3 days,
Right.
entertain him. He ain't got to go out looking, searches, doing whatever. You still got somebody there with you.
You're not going to be connected to. All y'all not going to be in a group every second of the day.
That's what. That's how I see it.
No,
That's
it's
how I
not. It's
see
not
it.
like
Not
that.
at all.
It's not like that.
Like that. That's exactly.
When it works, when you have the right people, it's great.
Like I'm in the middle, I roll over, then I roll over.
And you just smile and go back to sleep.
I mean, you may have those moments.
Yeah.
Because that's what I'll do. Unless we finna get nasty.
Don't get him started, please.
I just,
Because
But
I'm one of them niggas, I will wake
You
up
have to have the
and
right
look
set
to
of people,
both
though.
sides and be like, hell yeah. Light up a blunt, smoke that bitch a little bit, hit my blunt, and go right back to sleep.
But every situation is different.
Yeah.
The dynamics are different because, like, some situations that have 2 women and 1 man, the women don't necessarily sleep with each other. They are friends with each other but don't sleep together.
what's the point?
Because
What's the point?
But it could happen.
The point is because they both.
It could happen. No, if
it could,
we
but it
all
doesn't.
are together, then we all supposed to be one.
No, you're
Right. What the fuck? We all three together.
not sexual.
3
You don't have-
income. So it's me, my girlfriend, and a roommate.
Like,
What I'm saying
the
is-
conversation for me is, I understand that if a woman's been with a woman, and she gonna have those urges. So for me, it's understanding that and be like, hey, if you want your one-on-one, cool. I can either be there or not. That's fine.
Some
with
women
me.
don't
You don't
like
have to
going
sneak
that
and do
far.
that.
If
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Some
So, I
women
mean-
are just comfortable foreplay, kissing, or something like that because it's really not. It's about the woman, but it's really not. When you in that type of dynamic, it's more about the man than that. Like if this my man and we got another chick here, I'm not really concerned. I may not be that
I
interested.
would love to walk in and they
with
doing
her.
it.
I mean, I see.
know what I'm
That's
saying?
what I'm
Like,
saying.
like-
Boom. I'm like, okay, we.
But it may not work out like that.
Yeah, it may not happen like that,
depends
but it
on
could
the
happen like
situation.
that. That's the
Yeah.
thing.
And even if they are
See,
into
your
each
mindset
other,
is like,
they
that
not gonna
could
want to be
happen.
with each other.
Like,
Yeah,
no-
it could happen.
No, not could. That is happening. if I'm in a relationship with 2 women, it's happening.
Yeah.
Ain't no, oh nah, we just here for you. Fuck that. We here for each other.
Yeah, but
We
you
all
force
get
it.
down.
See, now
It
you
can
fucking up the
happen.
vibe.
We're not saying that it doesn't
That
happen.
that is the vibe. Who has a threesome with 2
But
women
you still
It's not
or
always
2
a
men,
threesome.
and then it's just like, hey, you sit there and watch.
See,
Your
that-
turn is
see,
next.
that-
No.
but see,
It's not always
See,
like
that comes with the man understanding because
I
I
think you
can
need to do your
I can
research.
sit back
Yeah, leave
I
them
can
alone,
sit
'cause you
back
lost
and
in
let
the
them
game.
have at it and not even have to join. and be cool. But you know why? Because
It depends on the vibe.
I feel like you should do more research on this.
It depends on the vibe.
I'm just-
Every day is not the same.
Exactly.
Like, even with when you're with one person, when you wake up the next day, that day is not going to be the same every day.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
totally
so
understand
it might
that.
be okay if it's two women and a man. One day it might be all three of y'all.
he
the next
thinking
day it
every
might be
time he
one,
got
the
to be
next day it might
involved.
be the other.
You goddamn
might
right.
be-
Every,
you
every
might be in there
time.
cooking dinner and they in there getting sloppy toppy.
I'm not cooking dinner anymore.
No, not
dinner is
you.
not being cooked. We're ordering.
Oh my god.
I'm cutting the stove off,
think you
opening the
might-
door. I'm jumping in.
You might
No.
need to Google some
Oh
stuff
my God.
before you get these women.
they gonna
Better
break
get
up
you
with
a
your
book.
ass quick.
See, they go. See, nah,
Out the door.
I guarantee you they gonna break up with your
bruh.
ass.
No, I can't. I'm selfish like that. I'm selfish like that. Like no, I just not gonna have
selfish
you.
too,
That
but
category
I
of relationship would
understand.
not
I
be
understand
for
that
Hell no, it wouldn't.
it makes me feel better that she's pleased to be in my position.
Are you sure? Because I'm just not.
No, I
finding
get
it.
that, and I'm the same way. I love to see my woman pleasure. When she's pleasure, like no matter what the situation is, like it could be a situation where I'm just like one of them like super ass drunk nights or some shit like that, and I just can't finish. As long as she like, stop, nigga, we good. I'm done.
So
Cool.
you still counting yourself in.
Why can I not count myself in?
Because sometimes
Okay.
you ain't needed. nigga.
But I'm saying
let me put it to you
if
like
she's
this.
good, I'm good.
Let me put it to you like this.
Nah.
Okay, so we're kind of speaking on
And if that's the case, then step your ass back and let her do what she
a
do.
female
If that's
that
the
is
case.
bisexual. Okay, if you have a female that's bisexual in a relationship and you have a man that understands that man is going to be understanding with whatever type of relationship you have. There's a lot of relationships out here. You have two men and a woman. You have two women and a man. You have however it goes. You have three women, and it's a lot. Okay, it's a lot
Yeah.
going on out here.
Bitch, multiplies.
Okay, so it's like for say, I don't want to put business out there, but okay.
When nobody
so-
even gonna know it was your business until you said I don't want to put my business out.
Okay, but
Find
anyway,
Just take the phone.
so,
Give me that nigga number.
so listen.
Shit.
When she said two women and a man, and a man.
okay.
So with me knowing I'm bisexual, so a lot of people ask me, okay, so do you enjoy a man or a woman better? I said it depends because if my man can please me the same way a woman does and I'm satisfied, I'm satisfied. Okay, but I may have times where I do want that woman attention. Okay, because in that moment, I want to be dominant. You know, just like bringing to the table. That man is going to be dominant in your relationship.
Yeah.
He's going to be the head of your household. Okay, I'm finna I need to let off a little frustration. I want to be dominant. Okay, so that other female, I will be dominant. She may be the type where she don't do and she ain't into all that. She might just lay back and relax. You know what I'm saying? Just whatever. That's your relationship. That's how it goes. Like you said, okay, he might sit there and watch. You know what I'm saying?
I might
He's
go in the other
just
room.
Sip
Shit,
a little
I don't
wine. You know? This
My
is
boy
just
said
how
go
it
in the
goes.
other
I'm
room.
trying to
2K.
explain it.
This-
I'm trying to just explain it.
I mean, no, I hear and receive everything y'all saying, and it furthers lets me know that shit ain't for me. 'Cause I will be damned if any freaky shit activities is going on and I'm not a part of it.
I used to be the same way, bro. Seriously.
It
Man.
comes with
I mean,
having
it
your
just-
mindset.
Well, my mindset is no freaky shit without me.
It's understanding.
The only way some freaky shit without me is happening is if I was not included in the first place. That's like if walk in the room like, oh shit, y'all doing y'all thing, my bad, leave. No, we together.
Okay, well, just come on in. What's the problem?
That's what I'm saying. If we together, I see no issue.
It won't be the issue. The communication.
Nah,
is
it's gonna be an
already there.
issue because what if you want to get involved and like
And then, you fucking up
ain't
the whole
needed.
vibe. If I'm not needed,
I think
We're not
I
needed.
think you're assuming that that's what they'll say.
yeah.
But you, like
No,
I said,
I'm assuming if I'm in it, the shit going down regardless.
Is key in the beginning.
I think if the two women planned on doing something anyway,
You
they
wouldn't
gonna
even
be
know.
done. Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be done before you even get there.
And that's fine. That's fine with me. I'm not there.
Yeah.
If I'm there,
But I'm saying, if I walk in, shit, I just walk in.
if
like,
I'm there,
damn,
How
that's
shit
good
going
right
down.
there.
This is not. This
Damn,
is not
baby,
your
get it,
ministry.
baby. Shit.
Now I ain't gonna ask no more. Now how you find this band?
oh my god,
I'm sorry. It's DEVYBE.
you said you got one more motherfucking time to ignore me.
Is that it? Did I type it in wrong?
What is these niggas' names, and how
You on
can I
Instagram?
get with them?
I am on Instagram. It's
Listen.
My phone.
That is not your topic.
It damn sure ain't. That is not me. Matter of fact, we finna switch gear. I don't even know how that shit segue to
Listen,
that.
just
We were
find
talking
me
about
on
men.
Okay, I was gonna say.
We
just
talking about
find me
men
on
working
Facebook.
harder to
Y'all
get
too,
women.
Find me on Facebook, Kentoria Carlisle, for your massages.
We talking about men getting attention from women.
I just feel like that's not your ministry. We didn't spend too long trying to explain to you how this works. This is not your ministry.
Make it make sense.
You just get one woman and you know,
That one woman, and I'm gonna spoil the shit out of
and
her.
that's it. Because listen,
And
You are
kudos
just-
to you.
you are
Kudos
just
to
not
you, man,
receiving.
'cause, you know what I'm saying? That's lovely as well.
Cause that shit right there.
Give
to
it all
me,
to her. That's all good and well.
they're not-
If that makes her satisfied.
damn right she gonna be satisfied. If she not, then that's a whole nother story.
That to be is
Where is my other topic?
I can tell you that now.
What are my other topics, man? Trying to get on something we ain't talked about. I guess we can go to music. That'll change some shit. Nah, that's not gonna change no shit. Yeah, but no, yes it will. Yes it will. Yeah. We can talk about it. Aaliyah. You know, it was a 20th anniversary.
They just
Since
put
her
her music
passing?
on.
Yeah, they started streaming. They started streaming her music. How y'all feel about that?
Yes.
20 years.
Yeah.
I liked her music.
Yes.
You think
That
it'll ever?
brought back so many memories.
You think it'll ever be another Leah?
Yeah, it already is.
What's her name?
Her.
Good one.
She took the swag that Aaliyah had
Absolutely.
and then made it funky,
Absolutely.
but still sexy. It's like, man, that girl, she bad. I'm sorry, she bad,
Yes.
and I give her. She's second behind Beyonce, period, because she can do so much, and not only with her voice and with her lyrics, but she also do it with her skill too. Like she can do so many things on the instruments.
Oh yeah.
So that just make it even more
I seen that what they
crazy.
what it is where they be in the library.
To my tiny desk.
Yeah, Tiny Desk. Yeah, that shit was fire.
Yeah.
That shit was fire.
Yeah, she go in on that.
And that song she got with Ari Lennox.
Oh yeah. Smash.
Go on, play it. Go on, play it.
No, see, you
Go on, play
no
it.
copyright woman.
She might need to listen to
They
it.
get that's why the All Girl podcast didn't get posted because y'all wanted to sit here and play whole R&B songs.
She trying to get her mind right.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
I like that song too though.
That song
Go
is
on,
dope.
sing it.
Now I'd rather hear her sing it.
Okay.
If that's the case.
You finna drop them vocals?
No.
Let me turn you up in
not
the
you.
headphones.
I'm talking about
No.
the woman. The lady. The artist.
Oh no.
The artiste.
What's your favorite Aaliyah song?
All of them.
4-page letter.
Yeah,
One
I
in a
agree with that.
million.
I liked her catalog, but I think that because she, passed very young, that she was just put on this pedestal. It's kind of like making Jesus the employee of the month. So I felt like it's that kind of thing. Now she was great, but
I guess it's just the fact that we all saw what we know she would have been.
Yeah.
She was still here. And that's the thing. The same way we look at Tupac and Biggie. Same
Yeah.
way. 'Cause they do them same way, like they gods. But I mean,
I just think it's not fair, to compare other people to her because she's not here. She was stopped at a certain point.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, she was great, but it's unfortunately, it's these ladies' time now.
And who's to say she would even? I would say this. I was thinking maybe she would probably evolve into a person like how her is today. But who's to say if she would have? But
I liked her as an actress.
Oh, definitely.
I liked her I thought she did great in Romeo Must Die.
Oh yeah.
I mean, she was still young. She was
Oh,
just
she
starting
definitely
out.
would have made more movies,
I feel like
and a lot of people would have worked with her
Because listen,
because of her sex appeal.
I love Beyonce.
Off
Well,
top, yeah.
Beyonce cannot act. I love
At all.
Beyonce, but she
Beyonce
cannot
cannot.
act.
That's why all her major movies have always been movies where she was singing.
To me, I think she can. It just depends on it has to be a particular movie
I would eat a jean jacket
because she did
before
really good in
Dreamgirls.
Singing.
But that's it.
I mean, but that was like her life. So that's why I'm saying like it have to be along the lines of how she lived.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If
it ain't
singing
that,
involved,
yeah.
she is gonna flourish in that acting.
I
Lion
don't know the
King.
name of that
Because-
movie. What was the name of that movie where she had to fight the white lady?
Well, no, I was gonna say that too
Yeah.
because she even went through
shit
that
was
in life
horrible.
with the
Right.
cheating,
Right.
Because I believe she did play that movie
And
pretty
that
good.
she, I don't. I think she had one like righteous scene that was like, oh my God, she is like really like I feel like she really embodied that character, and that was when she got the phone call, and she was like, "Oh, what's it called in business? She'll call you back and throw the phone and finish beating up the white girl."
But
That
you gotta
shit.
think about it. The expectation was too high. I mean, she's Beyonce. I get it, but like she was not an actor. She was an artist.
Sorry, she's deaf. I just
And that's the
can't.
same thing they do with LeBron. LeBron can't act, but he's not an actor. He's a ball player.
Yeah.
So
Did y'all see that shit?
Space
with the
Jam.
Space Jam,
I don't even want to say. The
I
name.
haven't watched it yet.
Don't.
My kids have.
It's a kid movie. It's a
Definitely.
kid movie.
I mean, but I will watch it only because of the fact I've seen the first Space Jam.
Right.
That's
feel
the
like
only
it's
reason I would
sufficient for
watch it. I
kids.
just haven't yet.
in this age.
It's
not like on my bucket list, but
it's.
I'm gonna watch it one day.
It's not the original. Now, I'm truly a fan of the original.
Now
Space Jam.
I will say that I am happy about that. They did not take anything from the original, as far as I mean, of course, other than the plot and all that shit.
Yeah.
Which I felt like the plot was rushed.
Yeah.
Because it was like, oh, I'm finna take over this. Oh, spoilers alert! I'm finna take over. Oh, you know what? We're gonna do a basketball. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
they made it obvious.
Right. It was so obvious.
They just include. I like it because it included elements that the kids are familiar with today.
Yeah. And that's all. That really probably was the point of. Oh, we need to make something for the kids.
My kids loved it because I'm not gonna lie. I made them watch the first one and they were just not impressed. It was just like-
No.
but I was though because that was my time.
Yeah. But the overall storyline in the first one was just
Didn't matter to see the original.
it's
feel like-
That's what it is because even kids that are around 10, 11, if they seen the original, they and know what's going on, they be like, yeah, it wasn't that good. But the ones that haven't seen it at all, they be like, or even just don't even understand what's going on. They think it's cool.
Yeah,
like my kid's 6 years old. Oh, Daddy, you got the Space Jam.
I was
Got the Space Jam
I'm such
outfit
a
on
huge
2K.
fan. They filmed the golf scenes at the Birmingham Country Club.
Mm-hmm.
My grandma is the head of the kitchen there, and so we were on the. We got to line up on the fence while they were doing it, and my grandma got like posters and stuff. They signed, and it was just like a big thing for us at that time. So I'm a huge fan.
Yeah,
of
it was. I just felt like the first one had a storyline that flowed. This one was just like, you be mean to your son. Your son don't want to do this. He wants to do that, but you don't care. Now you care. Like that's basically how it was.
I'm not saying it was the greatest thing of all time, but it was relevant. The kids
They simplified.
Yeah, they simplified it for them because I mean, our music nowadays is pretty damn simplified. So.
Speaking of simplified music, I just used it because you said music for a segue, and we was already talking about music. I said I had to do a segue. Y'all heard what happened to the baby, right?
Hey, I want to know about that because I didn't actually get into what happened.
Oh, well, I'm glad you asked, sir. Apparently, the baby did a concert at Rolling Loud, and he said a few choice phrases and words and stuff that people in the audience took highly offense to.
He was highly homophobic and offensive, and I don't think that was cool because a lot of the Skittles Society pay for his music.
Oh, he won't Skittles no more.
Hold on, wait, no, time out. You are not just gonna say that phrase and roll past it.
I mean,
Spin past that.
I'm talking about quick. That shit quick.
Okay, well, Alphabet Mafia, or
Skittle community.
They listen to his
The
music.
word Skittles, though.
That's what I'm saying.
That's not offensive. They say that.
It's not. It's just hilarious.
It's funny to people that don't.
Yeah,
know about
it's not cool to offend that section of your demographic. That was very offensive.
This is what he said.
This is what he said to Skittles, right?
This is what he said to the Skittle community.
Okay, Skittles.
He said
I
it.
said Skittle Society.
He said if you didn't show up today with HIV, AIDS, or any of them deadly sexual transmitted disease that make you die within 2 to 3 weeks, then put your cell phone lighter up.
How many rappers have had STDs? Didn't Eazy-E die from one? You know what I'm saying? Like, you shouldn't say stuff like that. That was so wrong of him to say that. All those people in that community that support him.
Ladies, if your pussy smell like water, put your cell phone lighters up. Fellas, if you ain't sucking dick in the parking lot, put your cell phone lighters up.
Wow.
I think it's gay that you thought about that before you said it.
Wow.
First of all,
Why you thinking about that?
When I heard it, cause all I heard at the beginning,
I ain't for it either, but I ain't finna be.
Right.
I ain't finna announce
It's
that.
when I heard about it at the beginning, it was like, oh, the baby getting canceled for shit he said on stage. This and that. I'm like, man, what the fuck could the baby have said that was? And then I heard this, I'm like, oh.
You're an artist. You're supposed to be making money. You shouldn't be. You have a PR team.
He clearly was lit.
You shouldn't be saying things
Because
like that.
he normally would be careful of what he say.
Really?
It just brings about a deeper issue about it only being okay for the homophobic vibe if it's two bitches.
Right.
Y'all only not y'all. The rap culture only accepts the gayness when it's two women. Mm-hmm. When it's two men, then it's just out of this world offensive, and that's a double standard.
Well, from me not knowing the story of like what he said, and knowing how could I put it?
Take your time, brother. Take your time.
I mean, in some way, to me, and this is my opinion, I feel like he expressed it in the wrong way, but I get what he was saying, because you're not going to force me to project something that I'm not about.
I agree with
I ain't
that.
cool with it. I'm a man all the way, and you gonna know that. But in his way, and from the street, that's how he know to deal with that. So, but he let that get the best of him.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion. He let that get the best of his mental, and he felt like he had to put that out there. However, and he didn't care.
From his statement, from what he said was, he was like, he didn't mean, well, not statement, his apology. He said he didn't mean it in any type of gay bashing way or nothing like that.
But the way he expressed it, he very well meant that.
Yeah,
he
said he was just saying it to like the DJ. You got $100 bill, put your hands
I'm
up.
not saying
He said that was the way he was trying to
opinion,
convey it. But it was just, he was feeling himself. He was in the zone. He was saying shit, and if you ain't sucking dick, put your cell phone lights. I just want a nigga put their cell phone lights up. That's all I wanted.
Yeah.
To me,
He can have an opinion, but
yes. And
who's forcing you to be gay?
talking about his
But the
opinion,
fact that he said it, to me feels like that was something on his mind. That
Right,
ain't just
that's what I
something
was
he
about to
said
say,
to get
yes.
attention, or just like, oh, that's some random shit.
probably
Because he
had a
don't say
conversation about
shit
it.
like that. So to me, I
Before.
felt like something was done or said to him, and he didn't agree with the shit. And so, as a street nigga, he went on to let y'all know how he felt. But again, he didn't mean it to come out that way. I get it, but yeah, if you a hood nigga, like, you ain't finna try. You not finna try a nigga like that. I'm sorry. I get why he came off like that, but yeah, no, dog.
Well, since he made those statements, a lot of shows and stuff that he had has been canceling him.
Rightfully so.
Yeah.
And a lot of
it should, because he a brand.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he a whole business.
It really started. I feel
and
like
he promote himself. He himself. Like,
I feel like it really started when the whole backlash came out and they were saying stuff about it on Twitter and all that shit. And he basically was like, ain't nothing gonna happen to me.
Mm-hmm.
If y'all so mad, then everybody that say I'm supposed to do a show, if y'all so mad and y'all worried about this shit, then don't have me on the show. Keep y'all money.
Mm-hmm.
And they took it like, oh, so you really don't give a fuck? Bet. Cancel. Show after show, cancel. Now, the baby is set to do a performance at Boosie's birthday party.
You mean the guy that openly promotes prostitution and got one for his underage child, and the one who promotes gayness in women?
it's perfect to do it with.
I mean, Boosie Badass. That's
Awesome.
the dude I'm talking
It's
about.
perfect to do it with. He did that very smart.
Awesome.
You know why? Boosie's a hood nigga.
Mm-hmm.
He supports that.
Mm-hmm.
The only way he gonna get back on the good side is through Boosie.
Mm-hmm. Boosie's
I
gonna
mean,
bring out
it's
the
a smart
quote unquote.
It's
real
a smart
niggas.
move on his side.
Yeah.
But it's gonna look a little funny. But if Boosie fucking with it,
It looks a lot funny, to be honest, because both
definitely,
of them
but-
was wrong.
yeah. But you know, people gonna follow Boosie and be like, "Look, man, the man fucked up. Get over it. Shit, let's keep moving." You know, that's how Boosie gonna treat it.
But Boosie ain't getting these white people money. The baby was, and now he done messed that
That's
up
true.
because he not inclusive anymore.
Man, he should have never took that route in the first beginning. So,
I feel like dude. First off, do y'all feel like a sincere apology would have sufficed?
Because it wasn't sincere, and he took it down.
Right. So do you feel like if it was a sincere apology, then they'd be like, okay, he apologized.
Yeah,
Bring it up.
because I like his music.
no, no. To me, I feel like it was sincere. But again, we're talking about a hood nigga.
And I receive that, but you a hood nigga that's trying to get corporate money.
Yeah, but he understand that he gonna get money either way it goes. So that's his mentality. All right, y'all don't fuck with it. I told y'all I'm sorry. Y'all don't want
That's
to take
it.
that.
Right.
All right, cool. Fuck it. I'm finna keep moving. I ain't even finna worry about the shit.
Right.
And that's
mean,
the
well,
type of person he is.
He got enough to worry about anyway, because he
Exactly.
just have a
So,
baby born.
Exactly. So that he can't be hanging his head over that shit. I mean, he got to move on.
Right,
They gonna
right.
feel how they feel. And keep it moving.
Ken, you been awfully quiet over there.
She's on it.
Anything you would like to add?
Yes, speaking about the baby. Like I said, like you guys said, something may have happened, prior to his communication with someone else. So by him just freestyling and saying what he's saying, probably was saying something back or communicating back, knowing that the person was listening, not realizing that, okay, I got a crowd to think about.
Yeah.
So yes, his
The crowd,
apology.
the world.
Hold on, wait a minute. Yes, his crowd, the world, however it go, heard it. They ain't know what to think about it. They ain't thinking about it like this. You know what I'm saying? So I think his apology was, yes, sincere, but at the same time, if it's not gonna help what's going on with his situation and his show's canceling, yes, okay, yeah. Next thing I know to do is move on. I gotta figure out how to stack them chicks. So moving on, yeah, it's gonna be his best bet, and of course he gonna make the best next move. The next move gonna be his best move. So yeah, okay, yeah, go on with Boosie. That's gonna be my next best move. Capitalize off of that.
Boosie just gonna make sure, cause I know what baby worrying about is making himself feel like he's a sucker, and so Boosie is the type like, bro, I got you.
I'm trying to see who said this before I read it, but apparently, who said this? Oh, Boosie. Yeah. Okay. So Boosie said this. Lil Nas X said he was going to perform naked on stage for charity. y'all didn't fuck with him like y'all fucking with DeVybe.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
Be even-sided. You don't feel that's disrespectful?
I'm sorry.
Going to dance naked. You don't think that's disrespectful in front of boys who are trying to be straight?
If you're trying to be straight, you're gay.
Well, I mean, what he's saying is a boy don't know that until he get of a certain age and start realizing that.
You can say the same thing about prostitution, though.
Maybe not, because
Sex
a
trafficking,
baby could
all of it.
I mean, it just depends on what that baby has experienced at that age.
No, I'm not talking about the baby. I'm saying like I'm not saying that Lil Nas X is not offensive to some people because everybody has their preference, and I receive that. I'm not gonna knock nobody for what they don't like. Yeah. But the difference between DeVybe and Lil Nas X is that Lil Nas did not come out and bash a community. He didn't. He just being openly gay.
Yeah.
And as others, he's just being openly gay, and I feel like he's getting a lot of hate for just being who he is.
Yes, and speaking on the children, first of all, we know a lot of celebrities that have had kids and have raised them to be, if you're born a boy, I'm going to raise you to be a girl.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's about what you let your children experience or see, or the knowledge that you give your child. So if you saying they're trying to be straight, okay, that's something that they want to not do. They don't want to be
exactly
what you're trying to make them be. They want to be straight, but if you know Lil Nas X is there and that's not good for them, why let them be there?
If you like you saying he prancing around in front of boys, who's saying that? Like, what parent? If you think that he's offensive, then don't let your children go.
Exactly.
But just
what you let your child
exactly.
See.
I remember back in the day when people used to talk about how music did this and music did that to kids. They had this, parental advisory sticker on it, and their whole thing was the music is not raising your kids. You're raising your kids. So if you allow your kid to listen to this and you feel like this is offensive, then you're the problem. Mm-hmm. Because nobody would hear Eminem lyrics on Stan where he was talking about, kidnapping his girlfriend who was pregnant, putting her in the trunk, driving it off a cliff, all because an artist did not respond to his mail. Mm-hmm. They wouldn't hear that if their parents didn't allow them to listen to it.
Exactly.
But there are TV shows and music out here that promote people being in heterosexual relationships and marriages, and there's a whole lot of single mamas and single daddies running around here. There's a lot of illegitimate children running around here so if that's the case, if you're going to say that Lil Nas X is like a poison in the music industry, then on that same accord, so is Boosie. He talk about shooting people, killing people. He talks about a lot of things that isn't morally sound. So if Lil Nas X is pushing homosexuality, then Boosie is pushing dying very young in the streets, doing drugs. That it's the same thing. So let's not pick and choose what we're going to be righteous about.
Right.
It's all about exposure.
I mean, outside of his, his lifestyle, that has nothing to do with me. That's his business. Cool. But, to me, I don't think his music is that good to listen to. So
you talk about Boosie, right?
No, I'm talking about Lil Nas X.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Boosie.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah. I mean, it's cool.
That song he got with Cardi B dope. I like that shit.
I think his music is catchy.
I'm sorry, that shit fire.
I don't feel it.
I'm sorry.
I bet I get it. Yeah.
I think it's catchy, and me, honestly, I'm not a Boosie fan. Even before all this happened, I wasn't a fan of his music.
Yeah, and I'm not a fan of Boosie either, but it's funny because when I go back and listen to his music now, I'm like, man, that dude had a fire. I'm trying to say.
Catalog?
No, the guys that make the music and the beats.
Producers.
Yeah.
Producers, engineers.
Nah, I recognize
because
his music.
I never really got into. Me personally, I don't really get into words of songs. I mainly, because I'm a musician, if your music, the sound and the chords and the beat, that's fire. That's what's gonna catch my attention.
That would get me before
and that's why
anything.
I don't even know words to certain songs because that's not what I pay attention to.
Right.
But if I hear it enough, yeah, of course I'm gonna know some things. You know, I'm gonna know some words, yeah. But I mean, Boosie, I'm not really that big of a fan of him, but I do like the sounds that he come with his music. So you gonna hear me banging him, but you know, I'm not all about what he talking about.
Right.
But yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I'm not a Boosie fan. I do like some of his songs, but like the same reason you said, like the beat and stuff, and it got a catchy hook.
Yeah.
You know, shit like that. I'm not really too much of a fan of Boosie. I do feel like that is a power move because, one, in my opinion, and this is my opinion, I feel like Boosie is gonna be where he is, no matter what.
Yeah.
Like he in a position where he can say the type of shit that he want to say, and no matter how many, you know, companies won't work with him or venues that won't fuck with him, he's still gonna be out here happy getting club money.
Yeah,
You know why?
because he found his lane and he performs in a lot of hood places, and he has like he's at the top of the chitlin circuit, basically.
To me, I think it's because Boosie, from the very beginning, has always been himself.
Yeah.
And that
I
has
can agree with that.
never changed. And not only him being himself, he know how to sell. Like he's really a good businessman.
Yeah.
So you can't when he get around white folks, they can't ignore that. So he got them pulling at him versus him going to them.
Right.
And that's the thing I was talking about Baby. When I said he should never went that route in the beginning.
Right.
Should have had them folks pulling at him, which they did. But of course he messed that up by saying what he needed.
Right.
What he felt like he needed to get out.
What he said was really, really inappropriate. I felt like what he said, it wasn't so much as inappropriate, but it was so specific that you could honestly say you target like if you just said, if you out there and you ain't sucking dick in the parking lot, put your lights up. It would not be directed towards anybody in particular. It could go either way. But the fact that he said if you're not a man out there in the parking lot sucking dick, that is specifically targeting one person.
And it creates such a divide.
Or one community.
in
one
opinions,
community.
because some people agree and some people don't, and so it creates a divide. And although we don't know who he was talking about, that person he was talking about knows who he was talking about. And when people have spoken out about this on social media, just seeing that those negative type opinions towards that specific community, there are gay people in these people's families somewhere. So you may not be this celebrity that Lil Nas X don't give a fuck about y'all. He don't care about y'all bashing him because he got money and he's up there.
And every time they say something about Lil Nas X, he does exactly what they said. Like they said, oh man, this man is gay. He wearing this cowboy century with the ass and stuff like that. He said, cool, watch this video that I do with the devil.
But so like Lil Nas X may not see what you're saying about gay people on your Facebook page, but your family members do. Your friends who are secretly gay
I guess,
do.
for me, you know what I think it is? And this is probably going to sting. But, yes, he came out as him. As he accepted that. I get that. But I think the problem where I see is that in his videos, how he promoted himself to get out there, to get known, to get recognized, to finally get that contract. He wasn't doing all that. And to now start to like just wholeheartedly just free yourself in front of the whole camera.
Yeah.
That's what the problem is, because you didn't come out that way.
Right.
Lady Gaga did the same thing. Christina Aguilera did the same thing. Megan Thee Stallion did the same thing.
But like nobody knew
No,
Lil Nas,
Megan started out with thongs and with her thighs and booty and stuff out. Like she started out there.
But her style has noticeably evolved since then.
Because when they started making comments about how her body is banging, then she took that and ran with it. See,
nobody knew.
It wasn't like she came out covered up like her.
Yeah.
Her used to always come out with shades, covered
Shades,
up. Now
jacket,
now
halter
you see her
top, baggy
face.
jeans.
You know why you see her face now? Because people like, we want to see how beautiful you is.
Her cover is.
You know, and I'm talking about like she started coming into that. So it's not a bad thing how Megan Thee Stallion did hers. You know, because she was already, you know, she wasn't fully dressed. She didn't do all what she was doing, but we seen her ass. We seen her shake her ass, seen her twerk, doing all that. So it wasn't a bad transition. With Nas, like, you just did a total 360, and we like, damn.
Like he said, his whole coming out
you
was
like really out there. Like that's how we looking at it.
His first album that he dropped, and he was saying, I don't understand how anybody didn't know I was gay. I put it on my album cover, and you look at the album cover, and it's like that. I forgot what they call that shit, but it's like a 3D robotic shit with a unicorn and the pagans and shit like that. He said that wasn't the sign that he was showing that he was gay. It's a building in the back of the cover with a rainbow in it. That what he was saying, that he put that rainbow there to let people know that he was gay.
No, bro.
And I'm not saying.
I'm sorry, I wouldn't have never noticed that.
Outrageous.
That's what I said.
Like,
it's shocking to me. I mean, I'm a part of the community, and it's shocking to me some of the stuff that he do. I'm not saying that it's not shocking.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is that if we are going to allow certain musical artists to have the freedom of speech and freedom of expression, like Nelly was with Tip Drill, or how Boosie is in his videos, or how cis masculine men in the rap game are nowadays, then we have to give him the same type of musical artistic freedom.
Got a great question. Why is it so hard to separate the person from the music?
Because when they promote, they talk
because
about
everything
how real
is about,
they are and how
everything
this
is
is
about
really me.
What you said?
When they promote themselves, this me, this how I am, ain't no cap in my rap, that kind of shit.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was going to say.
Yeah.
That's why it's hard.
Representation. That like that they make that so big, and that's really how Baby got so big.
Okay. So let's take that aspect out of it. Let's say it's just like, you know, like any R&B artist, or, you know, another rapper that's not saying that this is truly what I am. Cause, you know, there's rappers out there like that, like, you know, like J. Cole just say he a real nigga. J. Cole ain't never said he a killer.
Exactly.
He just say he a real nigga. You know, so people like that, why is it so hard to separate them, like the antics that they do outside, because of their name? It becomes big. Like if J. Cole was to get caught stealing crab legs, it's oh snap, J. Cole the rapper is stealing crab legs, not J. Cole, not him. So now in his rhymes and lyrics and stuff like that, you like, man, you talking about you getting all this money, man, you a thief. You see what I'm saying? Perfect example.
I know you're not about to say, I know you're not.
Perfect example. Robert Kelly.
I mean, listen.
Why is it so hard to separate the person from the music? Because regardless of how, hold on, regardless of what the fuck he has done as Robert E. Kelly, why did that take away from his musical prowess?
Because in my mind, I'm thinking about what was happening at that time, or what the song, what he might have been referring to. It's easier to vibe to that music when you don't know. But once that documentary came out and they started putting names and faces and dates to it, you like, dang, it kind of brings a whole new meaning to.
I get what you're saying, because
feeling
the
on
lyrics
your booty,
ain't coming from nowhere.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
I mean, people listen to music that they vibe to. So, I mean, it's easier to connect with a song that you've either been through, you going through, or that's going to help you through. I mean, sometimes music is an outlet for people when they're going through, or when they just want to be uplifted, or just need whatever, you know. So,
how personally do you know Beyonce?
I listen to a lot of her music.
How personally do you know Beyonce?
Not at all. What you
So
mean? I
let's
don't know
say.
personally at all.
So let's say you heard that Beyonce really does not have hot sauce in her purse.
Mm-hmm.
Did that take away from how good that song was?
So going on to what I was about to no, not at all. Going on to what
But
I
I'm
was
gonna
about
talk
to
about
say.
it though. Hey, that song 5 months. That lady did
going on
not
to
carry
what I
no
was
hot sauce in her purse. She lied.
Listen, you talking about separating the person. Like I said,
Still banging my
vibing
head.
with that music is what you're going through. Okay, it's a lot of women out here that do carry hot sauce in their purse. Okay, but it's also about the image that you portray.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so with your music, if you say, hey, I do this and that, and you go and do this and that, that's the same image. So it's hard to separate somebody that say just have that can please everybody than just pleasing one type of category.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, Beyonce is live for just about everybody. You know what I'm saying? She gonna rap something for everybody. You get her a word, she gonna make a song about it.
Right.
You know, or just saying, okay, this happened to me, and that's the only thing I make music about is what has happened in my life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What a lot of people have experienced trauma-wise, it's very hard to listen to his music and not think about that if you have experienced something along those lines. Okay. So that is where the majority of his support and fans live, because I'm gonna be honest, as big of a fan as I was, once I saw that, I have not listened to his music since, because it's just kind of hard to, because you not only think about that stuff that happens to those ladies, but you think about things that may have happened to you.
Yeah.
And that's a very tough thing to do. But Beyonce make music about women who have been cheated on, and I have experienced that. She talk about sisterhood. I have experienced that. You know, like those are relatable topics that are timeless. You know, and to be honest, her real life has also reflected that. Jay-Z cheated on her. She's had miscarriages. She is raising children. You know, she's a hard worker. Those are all things that we can pick out of her songs.
Yeah. I remember when T-Pain did that verses with, was it Lil Jon?
His real voice or the auto-tune?
No, it was it was him. It was before Versus was doing the stage thing. Mm-hmm. So they were just going back and forth playing their music, and I think Lil Jon was getting the best of them, and T-Pain was like, "I got to get him off me. I'm sorry, y'all. Don't cancel me." And he hit play, and it was the song he had with R. Kelly. And everybody was just like, "Oh man, why he play that? We not fucking with that nigga no more." And T-Pain like, "I'm sorry, I had to do it. I'm sorry, I had to do it." Like, but it's a hot, but I'm saying, but it's a dope ass. That was a great song.
Like I got a heart for those people. I mean, I really do, and I hate that he done that. But like, I seriously don't cross my mind when I hear R. Kelly song.
Okay,
and we made joke about it. About what some of the shit he did, be like, this nigga here stupid. Like, something wrong with it. But I'm still banging my head to his song.
Right.
Like, that's just...
I'm not saying he didn't produce great music. He made great music. Yeah. All I'm saying is that the stance that I took, I'm really not missing... I'm not missing anything by... I haven't missed anything by not listening.
Right.
You know, I was such a major fan before I saw all that stuff.
Right.
So I feel like I've done my due diligence as a fan of the music. I just, as an adult, you know, I just couldn't do it. Right. It's very hard.
Somebody beating that bitch up in the ass.
You know, I can't even cap. He's contributed a lot.
Yeah.
In music, I can say that, but it's just like, man, you know, when you get to a certain level of fame, you got to be careful about what you do.
Back to say with everybody else, how do they make their music?
Yeah.
It's based, some of it is based off what they went off, what they've been through.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sorry they had to come out about R. Kelly, and that's basically
and y'all loved it.
The subliminal,
man
his
is
music
a Hall
was
of Famer.
You know what I'm saying? So if that didn't come out,
it hit hard, you know.
Knew.
Yeah.
You know,
all right,
so
let's end on a high note, man. Let's end on a high note. I ain't really got no topic or nothing like that, so let's just, I don't know. Let's go around the table and make it interesting. I say in 5 years, where do y'all see yourselves? We'll start with DeVybe.
5 years, I want to be married. I want to be working for myself, traveling a lot more, and just thriving like I'm retired.
Yeah. So for me, yeah, I'm gonna be doing music. Whether it's in Birmingham, Alabama, or somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
I believe I'm not gonna be in Alabama too long.
Amen.
And so thank God I got a lady that is cool with that. I also believe I'm gonna be married in the next 5 years. So
Okay.
that's for sure that. And then yeah, looking forward to my boys in the next 5 years. Be something great already being talked about. So that's what I'm expecting.
Okay.
Well, I always strive for a lively and spirited hood. So I'm reaching for in the next 5 years, higher vibrations. With my energy, I want my household to make sure it's in order. When they say when a man finds a wife, so of course I want to be married. And be established with my own business and supplying other people with employment. So that is my goal.
Okay. Mine's short and sweet. I just want to be happy. Regardless of what the next 5 years bring me, whatever I'm doing, whether it's this or some other talent that I have started and quit. Whatever I'm doing, I just want to be happy. At the end of the day, your own sanity and happiness is the most important.
That's why you ought to do what you love.
Amen. This has been another episode of the Citylimitz podcast. It ain't been that long. It's been pretty long, but it wasn't a long one. About round the norm or whatever, what have you. At this point, man, this is why I let everybody sign out. You know what I'm saying? Plug what you want to plug, talk about what you want to talk about, and we'll let it be. Go this way with Ken first.
All right, you guys, you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Kentoria Carlisle. Of course, for the massages, MLDs, any type of bodywork contouring that you would like. Tell your grandparents they can get aromatherapy, all of that will relax the elderly as well. House visits. So find me on Facebook, Kentoria Carlisle.
And this is something I want to talk to you about too. I make bath bombs. Mm-hmm. They're awesome.
Okay.
I can make you some. So if you ever need to, want to
that'd
add
be
like
great
a little something,
because I give out gifts to new clients.
Yeah, I make dope ass bath bombs. I got a mold and everything. They dope.
Oh yeah, I definitely shop with a lot of people to give gifts.
They buy that damn
I
big.
love them.
Oh yeah.
Put that bit in
My
there.
clients would love that.
It's real relaxed. They fire. All right, my boy, what you got?
Yeah, shout out to my baby Kentoria. TZT. She be doing her thing. But yeah, y'all holler at her. Yeah, man. You just find me on all social media platforms. Jonathan Horton. And y'all follow DeVybe. That's DEVYBE. Come, vibe with us. We be doing some great things.
That's on just IG or that's on everything?
Oh, that's on everything. Even YouTube. And we got a special artist that's upcoming, Jarvis Horton. He got some dope music out, man. Y'all go check him out. His album is called DeVybe, basically named off of the band which we play for him on his shows as well. So, yeah, man, check us out, man. Yeah, holla at me.
Be the Bay.
Well, you can follow me on any social site, but the most important one is TikTok. You don't have to like it. You don't have to follow me. You don't even have to set up an account. Just go on there and just look me up and watch my videos and just support me.
And as always, y'all know, y'all can follow me on Instagram, Diesel, DeeZoul, because I get a lot of questions about how to spell it. And why I spell it like that. I spell it like that because it's D and Soul. They used to call me Randall, and then they call me Randiesel. And it was because, you know, I used to play a lot of music and shit. Like, I was like a music guru when I was growing up. Like beatboxing and all that shit. Like, motherfuckers used to come to me to get, you know, when everybody burned the CD.
I used to do that.
If you wanted a cold ass R&B CD, I was the dude you come to. Hard ass rap song, want to come to. You want to test your new subs out? You holler at me. So it's Diesel, DeeZoul. That's on Instagram. I think I got a Twitter too. City Limit Podcast is the main one that I would like for y'all to go to first. City Limit Podcast is spelled CityLimitz podcast. All one word on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Check us out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. I think I'm on Amazon now, Stitcher, Red Circle, basically anywhere that you can get your podcast from. Just type in City Limits. It should pull up. You'll see my face. I'm going to change that because I get a lot of flack from everybody saying, "Why you cheesing so hard?" Nigga, I was happy. I was happy here when I got that screenshot. But you know, I'm gonna change. I got a logo coming and all that junk. You know, check me out on there. Make sure to thumbs up it or like it or whatever the equivalent of that is. Share it with your friends. Let your friends know about it. Cause that pushes me up on the algorithm. That gets me more views, and it basically gives me more motivation to keep pumping these out to you. I'm gonna still pump them out, but you know, a little extra push don't never hurt nobody.
I know that's right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you and I'm like, Be the Bay. You ain't even gotta listen to it. Just hit play. Sit it down.
Right.
Like, a share, another tell
You know what I'm saying?
Don't
Tell
cost
friends,
no
whatever.
money.
And also, cause it was brought to my attention from the last episode that it's people that listen to the podcast that are either trying to start a podcast or already got one done and they want to do like some type of collab, or they want me on the show, or they want to be on the show. Holla at your boy. I got plenty of room for the usual suspects. Anybody within the city limits can come in. I don't care. You want me on there? Just let me know where to pop up. You want to come here? Just let me know where you want to pop up. It's nothing. It is what it is. I want to be in this community, and I want to have fun in this community. So with that being said, thank y'all again for tuning in and, you know, listening and enjoying the vibe that we have here. We are going to continue to have fun and enjoy the rest of the night. But until the next episode, I ruin the whole shit. The whole
that light have been sitting there the whole
time.
Unproblematic.
I'm telling you, I've been eyeballing it. I'm like, bro, he ain't touched that light yet. He been reaching over that thing and at the last second. Perfect time.
It's all right.
Yeah. Bye, y'all.
Real to the real, death to the fakers. Don't get nothing on you.
Till next time.
Konnichiwa.